Scorps, and welcome to your reading, and welcome to Broomstick Fairy if you're new to this channel. This reading is going to be more focused on like your inner world and what's going on with your inner psyche, kind of like the mirror on the wall series that I did last month. I don't think I'm going to call it that this month, but that's the gist. Yeah. I'm going to shuffle on camera, so sorry for the delivery if it's slower than what my beautiful subscribers are used to. Okay. What is the message for Scorpios in November 2017? Where are Scorpios emotionally in November 2017? Where are Scorpios emotionally in November 2017? Where are Scorpios emotionally in November 2017? Seven of discs. And the Six of Swords in reverse. So what this tells me is I feel like your emotions are stuck on some sort of results that you feel like you have not seen yet. The Seven of Pentacles or the Seven of Discs is like harvesting, is planting seeds, is waiting for something to come into fruition. It's kind of waiting, it's like the waiting game after putting in the work for something. So you're almost wondering when that's going to come, because it probably hasn't came yet, and that's why the Six of Swords is here, because you kind of feel like you're treading around or going around in the same waters, like circling around the same waters, and you don't feel like justice has been served. So I feel like your emotions are on when you're going to see money coming in, or when you're going to get this fruitful of money of some sort. What is the Seven of Pentacles and the Six of Swords in reverse for Scorpios? Where are Scorpios' emotions in November 2017? What is the Seven of Pentacles and the Six of Swords reverse? Scorpios. Five of Athamas, or the Five of Swords. So this Five of Swords here is definitely showing that the Five of Swords is kind of always looked at in a negative way, but I just feel like you want to prove yourself. You want to there's some conversations that are possibly had where you're kind of feeling like you have to prove yourself or show yourself, or show your worth, or maybe you're trying to sell something, sell yourself for a new business, or sell your business to people, and you're waiting for those results, but it may seem like you're going around in circles right now, or it may seem like there's a stagnancy in your progress, or something's not moving as fast as you would like. There maybe this could be due to a relationship. This isn't a love reading, so I'm trying to stay away from the love messages. But if this is to do with a relationship, you may want somebody to show that they love you, or you want the proof, or you want receipts, or you want something, because it just feels like it's been a long time coming. I mean, this is a general reading. I'm gonna go more towards it being to do with finances and career wise, or aspect, or something that you've planted, some seed that you've planted. You want to be recognized for something that you did. What is affecting Scorpio's emotions? What is affecting Scorpio's emotions? What is affecting Scorpio's emotions in November 2017? The Lovers in reverse and the Queen of Swords upright. Cut into the chase of a dilemma or a situation. Finding the joy in things that you love. If this, because like I said, I'm trying to stay away from this being a love reading. Or maybe that's where your main focus is. But what I feel like has your emotions, this Queen of Swords and this Lovers card. It could be an air sign that you're dealing with, or there can just be the way in which a relationship is going. You feel like it's more isolation than togetherness with this Lovers card in reverse. Because the Queen of Swords, it can be a King of Swords as well. Remember, this is a general reading. They can be quite lethal. Very good with the tongue, very good with words, and very professional. But when it comes to emotions or showing of emotions, they're not very much known for that. Very clever, very witty. So maybe someone with your relationships may be taking on the approach of more like air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, whereas like more logical and there's not much emotion that's being shown. Or for others of you, you want to be able to, in your work sphere, do something that you love. You don't want to feel like you're captive or slaved or held captive on doing something that you do not enjoy. Maybe going round and round, like something feels like a roundabout situation. You want to cut through the chase, cut through all of that. What is this message here for Scorpios? What is affecting Scorpio's emotions? What is affecting Scorpio's emotions? In November 2017, what is affecting Scorpio's emotions? Knight of Chalice in reverse. So possibly a job offer or an invitation. Maybe you want to be involved, or you want to be elevated, or you want to be initiated into a certain crowd or into a certain group, and it may not be happening as quickly as you like. If this doesn't have to do with a lover, I feel like you want the initiation, you want the invites, you want the okay, but it's not happening. So what's affecting your emotions is waiting for a certain offer. Could be for work. And even though you may get the offer in the end of the month, in the beginning of the month, I definitely feel like this is what is hindering your thoughts. There could be some flattery going on, but you're wondering if it's true or not, or if you can trust it. Nine of Chalice. How can Scorpios battle their emotional state in November 2017? How can Scorpios battle their emotional state in November 2017? Scorpios worldwide battle their emotional state in November 2017. Scorpios worldwide battle their emotional state. You've got 10 of disc here. Let's get another card. How can Scorpios battle their emotional state? It came up in reverse. So I feel like finances are definitely an issue here. professionalism, recognition. How can Scorpios battle their emotional state in November? Death, a transformation card, new beginnings. With this Ten of Disc in reverse, I feel like you want a renewal. Some of you may want to start hanging out with a different group of people or a new group of people. Like I said, you want like the initiation, you want the invite to be with other friends, other people. You want to be part of the group. You want to like elevate and rise. Because the Ten of Disc speaks of like support systems, families, groups, lovers, a happy home, foundation, grounded, being supported, feeling like you're a part of something. So with this in reverse and the Death card, I feel like there needs to be a change in who you're conversating with, who you're operating with, and who you're giving your time to. What is the message? What is this Ten of Disc in reverse? This Death card on the right, Scorpio. Or if you owe money, maybe you're waiting for some large sum of money, or to better your finances. Maybe money is leaving. You're unable to hold on to money for some of you, and so there needs to be an ending to how you're dealing with your finances. An ending to your relationship with money. You need to change. You need to transform your ending to your relationship with money. What is the message in this reading for Scorpio? What is this this Death and this Ten of Disc in reverse? What is this Death and this Ten of Disc in reverse? What is this Death card and Ten of Disc in reverse for Scorpio? Yeah, okay. Definitely, okay, maybe this is too much. But maybe not. We got the Horned Guard in reverse. This guy up front is a very good leader, very powerful. He's a very good family man. He has what it takes to lead the pack. He's very good with finances. He's very logical. In reverse, he could be a little bit immature, maybe still maybe a little bit babyfied, maybe a little bit still dependent on family, or they're not feeling like they have what it takes to lead. They're not really a good leader. They feel like they're not effective. So how you can battle, and then you have the Two of Athemas in reverse, and the Strength card, or the Crone in reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles. So I definitely feel like this is definitely highlighting that how you can battle your emotional state is to focus on your finances, focus on where your money is going out, because obviously it's affecting your mental state, physical and emotional state with this Crone card or the Strength card in reverse, and the Two of Athemas in reverse. I feel like the decision needs to be made and the choice needs to be made. You need to make a compromise, and you need to have a better relationship with yourself and your finances. Some of you may need to negotiate something or come to some sort of agreement. Some of you may need to get more in touch with your fire side, or your the fire side, which is like more Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries, or with an earth side with Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, because they deal with the pentacles, and they're quite sturdy and stable and reliable and practical, get things done, and they're very good with finances and business. So what are we doing? Make a painful decision about your finances or about which job you're going to take, which route you're going to take. What are the family influences in Scorpio's life in November 2017? What are the family influences in Scorpio's life in November 2017? All of you could be dealing with a breakup or a divorce. Maybe that's why this Queen of Swords is in reverse. I mean upright. And then this Lover's in reverse. And this Knight of Chalice in reverse. Sorry, that was... Scorpio, family influence. Well, if you're not married, then a breakup, obviously. Scorpio, family influence. In November 2017. 2 of Cups. In reverse. This is my first time seeing this card, actually. This is my new deck. I have my new favorite deck, actually. I love this deck. Two of Cups in reverse. So your family's influence. There may be some... This is the holiday time, so there may be some... For those of you in America who celebrate Thanksgiving, there may be some problems with their family. The family... It may be a very emotional time for the family right now. Maybe a lot of arguments, or maybe feeling like the 6 of Swords in reverse. Cause maybe some of you having to go back home, and maybe you don't want to go back home because you know that there's gonna be a lot of everyone's trying to prove what they're about, what they represent, how good they have done in the year, and things like that. So maybe that's what the 2 of Cups in reverse, the family influence. Give me another card. What is this 2 of Cups in reverse for Scorpio? What is this 2 of Cups in reverse for Scorpio? The Hermit. For some of you are feeling a little bit isolated from your family. Some of you want to stay away from them because you feel like it's best. Some of you want to go your own route, do your own thing, because your family causes too much. It brings out too much emotions out of you. What is this 2 of Cups reverse and Hermit for Scorpio, Spirit? What is this 2 of Cups reverse and Hermit for Scorpio? Six of Wands. So your family influences. There's a loss or victory, or you feel like there's some sort of loss or victory, or like I definitely feel like there's something to do with leading the pack, or maybe showing that everyone's, like I said, out to try to prove themselves and what they've done this year. So there's like a competition. There may be high competition there, and there's not really much unity. Feelings of failure, feelings of isolation from your family. Maybe you feel like the loner or the lone wolf. You feel like no one maybe understands you, and you feel like you don't get the recognition that you deserve in your family. Scorpio's worth ethic. What is Scorpio's worth ethic in November 2017? Scorpio's worth ethic in November 2017. Scorpio's worth ethic in November 2017. Justice in reverse. In line with the Lover's reverse and the Queen of Swords. So maybe there is someone at work who is very... This can also be another air sign because you're in the same line as the Queen of Swords and the Lover's card in reverse. The Queen of Swords is upright, but the Lover's card in reverse, and it's next to Justice. So I feel like you feel like you're not getting a recognition, or you're waiting for something to pay off, and this may be in the hands of an air sign like a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. Like your success may reside or may depend on this Queen of Swords or this King of Swords energy, and maybe like kind of hard to win them over. So your worth ethic is justice in reverse. Let's clarify this justice in reverse for Scorpios. Let's clarify this justice in reverse for Scorpios. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So some of you, the situation is feeling like there's a step back in something, feeling like you wasn't owed what you feel like you should be owed, feeling like an unfortunate turn of events has happened, but I only feel like this is temporary. I don't feel like this is for the whole entire month. I feel like you feel like something wasn't due. Maybe someone else got the offer that you wanted. Maybe if you was looking for a promotion or something, maybe for this month particularly, someone else got the offer or the promotion that you wanted or that you applied for, and you're feeling things are feeling quite cutthroat. How do others see Scorpio in November 2017? How do others see Scorpios in November 2017? How do others see Scorpios in November 2017? Ace of Disc. So you've got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. In line with this, and then how other people see you, they got the Ace of Disc. So regardless of how you may feel about yourself, I feel like people are noticing you. People are seeing what you are doing. People may even be trying to give you an offer of some sort, but it may not be the offer that you would like. So you may feel reluctant of accepting. You may feel like a martyr because it may not be exactly what you wanted at first. But with this Ace of Disc upright, it's a positive card for how people are seeing you. Or maybe they're seeing, maybe this is handouts, because in the traditional deck, the Ace of Pentacles does have handouts. Let's get a clarifying card. What is this? Or starting new beginnings. They see you starting new beginnings. What is this Ace of Disc, Scorpio? And the Empress. People are seeing you as the Empress and the Ace of Disc. That's actually good. Some of you can actually be pregnant, and others of you could just be starting up a lot of things, setting up shop, showing that you are diligent, showing you are so diligent, showing that you are lovable, showing that you are reliable, non-judgmental. But we've paired up with the Ace of Disc, and this, some of you may be very fertile, and others, how others have seen you. This, I feel like this is saying that they see you as a go-getter, as someone who is a good businesswoman, as someone who is very motherly, earthy, homely, someone that they can talk to, someone that gives good advice. What is this Ace of Disc and Empress card? How do people see Scorpios? Ace of Disc and Empress card. Six of Cups in reverse. So I feel like there's, despite whatever rude awakening or whatever message that you may get, I feel like they're saying that you're resilient. People are seeing you as being resilient. Some people are even, if this has got anything to do with love relationships in the past, some people may be thinking of the past a lot and how much you was this Ace of Disc or this Empress to them in the past, and they may be thinking about that a lot. Somebody maybe wanted to rekindle that passion or go back to the past. If it's a love relationship, if this is a love message, somebody may be feeling that way about you, wanting to like go back to the past. Where should Scorpio focus their energy in November 2017? Where should Scorpios focus their energy in November 2017? Where should Scorpios focus their energy? You've got the Nine of Discs in reverse. So focus on your independence. Focus on turning this Nine of Discs upright. Focus on your self-confidence. Focus on nurturing yourself, your body. Focus on maybe possibly being too independent, maybe the issue. Maybe trying to do everything on your own, or maybe too independent and maybe not want to ask for help. And it could keep you isolated from others, or may keep you separated from the crowd. This Nine of Discs in reverse for Scorpio. What is this Nine of Discs in reverse for Scorpio? Definitely focused on your Page of Discs. So yeah, be pregnant with yourself. Be happy, be eager and willing to leave the nest. Trust in your business sense. Trust in listen to your higher self. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your inner spiritual guide. This like the Hermit card here, about business advice or business acumen. Don't be scared to take risks, or don't be scared to invest, or don't be scared to talk to maybe possibly a financial advisor or something that can help you get your finances in the correct order that you feel it should be. Money management. All the businesses and stuff that I feel like all the businesses and the things that ideas that you have is what Spirit is telling you to focus on. What is this message? What is this Page of Discs for Scorpio Spirit? What is this Page of Discs and this Nine of Discs for Scorpio? King of Cups. Yeah, so focus on being the best as you can be. The King of Chalices is you guys. Okay, is the this guy is very warm, compassionate. He's a very good business person, and if he's a boss, he's someone that you can actually sit at the table and eat with, like in this picture. And he's very calm. He has like a casual approach. He's not that rigid like the King of Swords. He's warm. He has warm energy. So focus on bringing out the best in your abilities and the best in yourself. If you have a lot of things like that you're pregnant with, I like call this card pregnant with yourself. You want to leave the nest. You want to start up new businesses. If you want to go back to school, even all things of that sort to do with finances or to do with keeping things in order. Do that. Focus on that. Hopes, aspirations, and dreams for Scorpios. Hopes, aspirations, and dreams for Scorpios. And hopes, aspirations, and dreams for Scorpios in November 2017. What are the hopes, aspirations, and dreams for Scorpios in November? Four of Cups in reverse. So you want to start understanding the world around you. You want to start accepting the world around you, embracing the world around you, and loving the world around you. You no longer want to sit. You want to take up offers that come to you. You want to see the best, see the beauty in life. You want to see the beauty even when you feel like you haven't been done right. Even when you feel like the world isn't on your shoulders, you want to be able to see the beauty in all of this. You want to take advantage of what's around you now. You're starting to open up your eyes. You're starting to be more aware of how you've let opportunities go. So you want to be more active. Four of Cups. What is this Four of Cups in reverse for Scorpio? Four of Cups in reverse for Scorpio. Three of Cups. Yes, you want to celebrate. You want to join the right crowd. You want to be a part of the right people. You want friendships that you love. You want business partnerships that you love. You want work relationships that you love. You want to trust in the universe, and you want to feel like you're getting what you desire. The man or the woman in the mirror. How do Scorpios see themselves this month? The man or the woman in the mirror. How do Scorpios see themselves this month? The man or the woman in the mirror. How do Scorpios see themselves for November 2017? The man or woman in the mirror. How do Scorpios see themselves for November 2017? The Knight of Discs. You see yourself as diligent. You see yourself as hardworking. You see yourself as in it for the long haul. You see yourself as applying for those jobs, as being, if you have a job that you hate, you see yourself as being dedicated, in it to win it, in it for the long haul. You see yourself as this Empress energy, as this loving energy. You see yourself as taking chances, taking up opportunities that's around you that you might have ignored before. You see yourself as being stable, being grounded, being level-headed, and being very much like Pentacle or Disc-like energy. And then you got Queen of Cups in the reverse. So that's good that you see yourself, as the highest point of yourself. Okay? So that's beautiful. Six of Cups again, but Queen of Cups in this deck. Isn't she beautiful? You're seeing yourself as the Scorps. This is amazing. This is compassion. This is beautiful. This is loyalty. This is understanding. This is being down for the cause. This is being down even when you shouldn't be down sometimes, like mistress-like energy even. For some of you. Very into following your instincts, following your intuition. What is this Queen of Cups for Scorpio message spirit? What is this Queen of Cups and Knight of Discs for Scorpio? What is this Queen of Cups and Knight of Discs for Scorpio? Ace of Swords, Lord of the Shadows again. So your card, the Death card has came up twice. Lord of the Shadows is basically the Death card. And then you got the Ace of Athame. So this is brilliant. You're cutting through the chase, you're cutting through the bullshit, you're being brave, you're starting up the conversations, you're piercing the veil, you're going where you wouldn't have went before. So that's actually brilliant. Even though you may feel like your work ethic is stagnant right now, I don't think it's going to be like that for long. What is the overall message in this reading for Scorpio? What is the overall message in this reading for Scorpio? What is the overall message in this reading for Scorpio in November? What is the overall message in this reading for Scorpio in November? There's reasons why I don't like to shuffle on camera anymore. What is the message in this reading for Scorpio? New life. Breath of new ideas, growth opportunities, a breath of fresh air, and life renewing itself. When spring awakens the world, joy and excitement can be felt all around in your very core. Blossoms burst from trees overnight, birds return home and sing their glorious song. And nature is full of promise, miracles beckon all of us. This is one of those times in your life when new ideas inspire you and new opportunities bring you hope for seeing your dreams come true. All is well in your world and you have energy you need to feel renewed. Allow your heart to be filled with enthusiasm. Let your light shine, for this is a good time of fortune. Relationship message. New energy enters old relationships, and new relationships are bursting with sweetness and vibrancy, only encountered when winter gives way to spring. This is a time to connect with others and share excitement, passion, and joy. Passionate hearts full of joy. This card is very auspicious sign with respect to love and partnerships in all forms. Prosperity message. You have every reason to be optimistic right now as things seem to fall into place magically. New opportunities remind you that abundance is available for you. Delight in the bounty that begins to appear. And also for some of you, maybe this is Wheel of Fortune card, because sometimes I like to read the Wheel of Fortune card of like your worth ethic is maybe an author that you thought you didn't get in the past, maybe coming back to you. Okay, that can also be what this means. Delight in the bounty that begins to appear in surprising form. Stay curious and know that your hopes and dreams are being fulfilled. It's a new life suddenly infuses your projects, work, creative ideas with a kind of electricity that crackles with exciting potential. Fortune is smiling on you. Hey, Scott. Happy birthday.